strength of lords. They challenge the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales.
RPG and third-person action fans across the gaming universe, prepare to die! Many times. And painfully. Now you might be thinking that's the premise of games like Super Meat Boy or something, but what I'm talking about is a hard-hitting, action-packed new title that is the talk of the town and the spiritual successor to the PS3 exclusive Demon's Souls, one of the hottest new releases on the market, especially if you're a masochistic sadist with a keen interest in medieval magic and a refined taste in hacking up ghouls and monsters. This is the blood-soaked hack-and-slash RPG known as Dark Souls, released in October 2011 by Namco Bandai Games and developed by From Software. Now friends, it's not often that I reach for that hot new title, but when I do, I consider it a blessing from the gaming gods on high. And this one is no less, beginning with creating a custom character that you'll be controlling in both single player and multiplayer on Xbox Live. It is with great pleasure that I bring you footage of the creation of legendary sorcerer El Deuterino, with a 0. Choose from the usual suspects when it comes to class, unless of course you want to be deprived, armed only with a club, a plank shield, and a loincloth that would earn the envy of George of the Jungle. I'm not sure who feels the same out there in internet land, but the Japanese take on the medieval European feel of the game's setting is intriguing. It adds a certain flair to the gameplay and the story that you wouldn't expect from such a Western-influenced title. Although to be fair, it is full of dungeon crawling, dragons, mythical weapons, and dudes with blue hair. The first place you find yourself in is an asylum for the undead, known as Hollows in the game. Yes, just as in your favorite anime with the spiky-haired ginger fellow, Hollows have had their humanity sucked out of them and are now wrinkly and hell-bent on your destruction. For those that have not tapped into the Demon's Souls or even its predecessor, the King's Field series, you're in for an innovative treat as you step into the dark fantasy world full of demons and monsters that you inevitably must slay. You will find out quickly that death is as routine as breathing, and you'll soon say to yourself, I'm okay with this. This was made clear to me when I kept getting my ass kicked into the ground by the first boss. A big, fat juggernaut of a demon that has the wingspan of a pterodactyl. Then it hit me. He's standing directly below me. A sneak attack is critical to defeating this big bastard, along with a good amount of bolt throwage. You would also do well to get an Xbox Live account before you pick up this title, because honestly, you'll be missing out on half of the full experience if you don't. I mean, who are you gonna gesture to if you don't get any reaction from the guy on the other line? To be sure, I had enough trouble in single-player mode, getting ambushed by skeleton warriors and ghoulish monsters while trying to learn the basics of the game. I probably would have had more trouble with Demon's Souls, however, since after you die you can only restart the level. Dark Souls does well to go easy on you in some way with bonfires, from which you can heal and save. It's tough to wrap an entire review in just a day with Dark Souls, but from what I've experienced with this third-person hack-and-slash adventure, you will be on couch lock for a while, as long as your appetite for success is insatiable. The dark and foreboding atmosphere when you hear humongous demons on the other side of the wall is almost intoxicating, as you find your purpose in life, and death, in Dark Souls.